The sound of a mop sliding across the polished marble floor echoes faintly in the early morning emptiness of the Westwood Mall. Fluorescent lights hum overhead. Ethan moves with slow, practiced strokes, tired eyes, rough hands, a faded gray janitor's uniform. He checks his watch. Almost 7:30 a.m. Another long shift nearly done. He thinks of the lunch waiting in his backpack, a peanut butter sandwich, the same as always. He doesn't eat breakfast anymore. Coffee's enough. Ethan isn't a man people notice. That's the way he prefers it. He blends into background noise, the man who cleans up other people's messes. But behind the quiet face is someone who's learned to survive silence. The kind that comes after loss. He looks at a photo on his phone, a little girl, 7 years old, smiling, missing a front tooth. It's old. 2 years old now. His daughter, Emma. Gone. A custody battle that broke him. Her mother remarried, moved away, cut off contact. Ethan tried to fight, but lawyers cost more than hope. He keeps her photo close. It's what keeps him breathing. The mall begins to wake, distant chatter, metal shutters rolling up, scent of coffee and cinnamon from the food court. Ethan puts his mop aside, grabs his trash cart, and rolls it toward the west corridor. That's when he notices her. A small girl, maybe 9 or 10, standing barefoot near the fountain. Pale skin, long brown hair tangled over her shoulders, eyes wide, frightened, lost. She's wearing a torn yellow hoodie. Her lips tremble, but no sound comes out. Ethan frowns. Hey there, kiddo. You lost? She doesn't answer. Just stares at him, eyes darting around as if looking for someone. He kneels down. It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you. What's your name? No response. Only her trembling fingers clutching the edge of her sleeve. Then she points toward the restroom corridor and shakes her head violently. Ethan follows her gesture. The hall is dim, lights flickering slightly. Something about it feels wrong. Then a sound. A low, metallic clang. Like something heavy hitting tile. Ethan straightens. Stay here, okay. He walks slowly down the corridor, past the maintenance closet. The sound comes again, closer this time. He rounds the corner and freezes. A man in black is kneeling beside a woman's purse spilled across the floor. The woman, maybe the girl's mother, lies unconscious next to him. The man looks up. Their eyes lock. Ethan's breath catches. The stranger's face is calm, cold. He wears gloves. Hey. What are you doing? Ethan blurts. The man rises slowly. No words. Just a glance, and then, he runs. Ethan rushes forward, kneels by the woman. Pulse faint. Still alive. He looks back down the corridor, but the man is gone. He grabs his radio. Security. There's an emergency by the west restrooms. A woman's down. Static. No reply. Faces. He tries again, louder. This is Ethan from maintenance. Somebody call. The radio crackles, then dies. He looks up, heart racing. The girl, the one from the fountain, is now standing at the end of the corridor, staring silently. Ethan gestures for her. Come here. We need to find help. She doesn't move. Just stares and then lifts her hand to point behind him. He turns. The man in black is back. This time, he's not alone. 2 others with him. All wearing tactical clothes, moving in quiet synchronization. Ethan's throat tightens. What the hell? The girl runs to him now, grabs his sleeve. Her small hand is shaking. Her eyes plead. She still can't speak. Come on, Ethan says, pulling her toward the maintenance hallway. They sprint through the back service doors as footsteps thunder behind them. He bursts into the service corridor, sterile white walls, storage closets, supply boxes. He slams the door shut and twists the lock. What's going on, he mutters to himself. The girl tugs his sleeve again, desperate, trembling. She takes his hand and draws something on his palm with her finger, 3 letters. F. B. I. Ethan blinks. FBI, what are you? Before he can finish, gunfire explodes behind the door. Bullets tear through the metal. He ducks, covers the girl with his body. The echo rings through the corridor. Jesus! He gasps. The door rattles again. Ethan grabs the girl's hand and runs. They reach the service exit that leads to the underground parking. He kicks the bar, bursts through, and they emerge into the echoing concrete darkness below. Somewhere above, alarms blare. People scream. He doesn't look back. They sprint between parked cars, his boots slipping on oil patches. The girl's small feet slap against the floor. She's barefoot, bleeding slightly. They duck behind a pillar as shadows appear at the far ramp, black-suited men sweeping through with flashlights. Ethan whispers, "Who are they?" The girl shakily opens her hoodie pocket and pulls out a small USB drive, silver, blood-stained, trembling in her fingers. Ethan's eyes widen. What's that? She shakes her head. No sound. Just fear. More footsteps. Voices. Find the girl. She's priority 1. Ethan's heart pounds. He looks at the exit sign glowing red at the far end of the garage. He picks her up. Hold on tight. They run. They burst into the daylight, the roar of traffic, horns, city chaos. Ethan ducks behind a delivery truck, breathing hard. The girl clings to him. Okay, he gasps. Okay, listen, we need to get somewhere safe. She looks up, tears streaking her face, and points to his name tag, Ethan. Then she mouths something slowly, "Help me." He nods. "Yeah, kid. I got you." He flags down a taxi, throws open the door, and they jump in. "Drive," Ethan says, "just go." The driver blinks. "Where to, man?" "Anywhere but here." The driver shrugs and pulls out. Behind them, 2 black SUVs peel out of the mall exit, tires screaming. Ethan ducks low. His pulse 1t slow. "What the hell did you get me into, kid?" he whispers. She looks at him, eyes wide, and reaches for his hand again. This time she writes something on his skin, "They killed my mom." Ethan's stomach drops. The taxi jolts into traffic, horns blaring, city noise flooding through half-rolled windows. Ethan presses the girl's head down between the seats. Black SUVs slide into view in the side mirror, weaving like sharks through morning commuters. "Faster!" Ethan shouts. The driver glances back. "You got cops on you, man. Just drive." Ethan barks, pulling a crumpled 20 from his pocket and throwing it forward. "Take the next alley." The driver swears under his breath, jerks the wheel, and the cab dives off the main street into a narrow lane between warehouses. Tires screech on puddles. The SUVs overshoot the turn, vanishing for a second. Ethan exhales. Good. Keep going straight. A blast of sound crack. The rear window shatters. Glass rains over them. Jesus! The driver yells. They're shooting. Out. Ethan grabs Maya's wrist, shoves the door open, and drags her into the shadow of a loading dock. The taxi fishtails away, disappearing into smoke. For a heartbeat, silence. Then, the rumble of engines again. Ethan pulls Maya behind a dumpster, chest heaving. Okay, he whispers, you have to tell me what's happening. Anything. Please. She clutches the USB drive to her chest, shaking her head. Tears streak dirt down her cheeks. She pulls a small notebook from her hoodie pocket creases, water stains, and scribbles quickly, Mom worked for FBI. Found something. People inside. They killed her. Ethan reads, stunned. Inside you mean agents? She nods once. She sent file to me. Said run. Ethan stares at the trembling little hand holding national secrets. A janitor with a minimum wage job, standing in an alley with a child hunted by professionals. None of it makes sense. But the fear in her eyes is real. Okay, he breathes. We'll find someone honest. Safe. He looks around, spots a maintenance van parked nearby, the kind he drives at the mall. Keys still dangling from the ignition. Let's go. He boosts her inside, slides into the driver's seat, and starts it up. The engine coughs to life. He peels out of the alley just as two SUVs swing in from opposite ends. Hang on. The van barrels through an intersection, horns screaming. Ethan darts onto an old overpass, tires thudding over cracks. A bullet punches through the rear door, Maya flinches but stays silent. Her bravery guts him. She hasn't made a single sound since he met her. He glances at her, voice rough. You're doing great, kid. At the far end of the bridge, flashing lights, police cruisers blocking traffic. Ethan brakes hard, scanning for a turnoff. No way forward, no way back. The SUVs close in behind. He spots a drainage ramp leading down toward the riverbank. Concrete, steep, barely wide enough for the van. He floors it. The van slams through the guardrail, clattering down the slope, sparks flying. Water splashes as they hit the shallow edge of the riverbed. Behind them, the SUVs stop at the railing, hesitant to follow. Ethan kills the engine, breathing fast. They sit in silence, hidden under the bridge. The city hums above, oblivious. Maya finally looks at him, notebook trembling in her lap. She writes, "You should leave me. They'll kill you." Ethan shakes his head. Not happening. Why, she writes. He swallows. Because you remind me of my daughter. Her eyes widen slightly. The smallest, saddest smile flickers across her face. They trudge along the muddy river edge until Ethan spots a rusted boathouse half collapsed under ivy. Inside, dust floats in the slanted sunlight. He finds an old blanket and wraps it around her shoulders. His phone has no signal. He dials 911 anyway, dead tone. Tries again. Nothing. Signal jammer maybe, he mutters. Maya pulls a small photo from her pocket, her mother, the woman from the mall corridor, and presses it to her chest. Her body shakes, not from cold but shock.